Hi, welcome to Digital People in a Tarot. I'm JordannRylance, the General Manager of Digital People. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about the history of Digital People today. Digital People was originally founded in 1997-98 and actually was an acquisition. So ProStaff acquired a company called Preferred Staffing, and in 1999 we changed the name and went with Digital People and went nationwide and opened 12 different offices. And then about 2000 is when the dot-com era hit, and it was really gangbusters. And then the next year was dot-bomb and 9/11. And unfortunately, we had to close several of our offices. So right now, today, we have 4 offices: Dallas, Chicago, Minneapolis, and Boston.
Hi, my name is Katie Peterson, and I'm one of the recruiters here at Digital People. And today I'm going to tell you about all of the acronyms that you are going to hear starting on your first day. So, here's a list: DPIT, VMS, ATS, RAS, SAS, HTML, CSS, JSON, jQuery, JavaScript, LAMP, .NET, OU, BOM, BDM, and I'm sure there's many more, but that should get you started.
I think a term that we throw around in the office a lot is after an interview goes haywire or something doesn't work out and we have to call the client or the talent back and let them know that it wasn't a fit. We always say to each other that you got to break up with, we'll call our talent Bob. You got to break up with Bob.
My name is Julie. I'm one of the recruiters on the Digital People team. One of the terms we like to throw around here is the purple squirrel. Purple squirrel can be on the candidate side or client side. It just means something that's really hard to find. It's also known as the unicorn. So it might be a mix of skill set. It might be just that perfect person that's got the weirdest background, that's got the commute that's ideal, and that's not easy to find, but when you do, it's a pretty big score.
The term radio silent has just kind of come up as a way to refer to them as dead. And we try to bring that back to life and keep pressing until we get a status update that we're looking for or the information that we're looking for. So you will hear the term radio silent quite a bit.
Hi, I'm Ashley, one of the recruiters here at Digital People. A term that you will get pretty familiar with is TEVR, T-E-V-R, which is Time Entry Verification Report. We'll get it from our payroll specialist each week, and it shows the talent, how much they worked, so we can add up what we billed for the week and know if we're right on or not. And the recruiters will get to know it pretty well because the talent who are not on there, you have to track down and make sure they get their time card in each week.
Brian gets lost every time we go out on sales calls or networking events or anytime Brian gets in the car.
We are lost. Oop, I'm almost killing a family with 2 dogs. Holy Hannah.
Brian is trying to find the client's office building, and he has been driving around in circles using his GPS, comes around this block, and it says that he is there. He can see the building through the woods at the end of this dead-end cul-de-sac that he's at, so he decides to park the car and hike through the woods, through their back lawn, and around the building to get into the office building.
We are lost in St. Paul. We made it to the client visit on time, signed off, did paperwork for 2 starts, so we're golden there, but now we cannot re-enter 94.
Every time we go there, it's a little bit difficult. There's a lot of road construction going on right now, and you never know which side of the street is going to be closed. So we chose one way, and of course it was wrong. We were starting to go down the road and saw that the road ended, and our building was the next one. So we asked the construction guy if we could off-road it, because we just had to go about 1/10 of a mile, and he said go for it. So Brian put his car in 4-wheel drive, and mud was all over his vehicle, all over the windshield. So it looked like we went mudding right before our client visit. So it was pretty hysterical.
So we may spend the rest of the day driving around the streets of St. Paul here.
Brian told me that he always knows where he's going, he just doesn't know how to get there.
I am partly responsible for keeping Saudi Arabia in business with the amount of extra driving I do.
Hi, I'm Heather Smith at Digital People Boston, and here we don't have 5 E's, we have 6. we have the E for efficiency. On that note, what we do here is we shorten some of our terminology like dinosaur diva. Now, a dinosaur diva is an exceptionally seasoned, high-maintenance creative, usually an art or creative director. Or an alternative definition might be something like a complete, total, and utter pain in the behind, male or female, panicking about his or her career and is looking to recruiters to save them.
E&U basically means do not use. It's a talent that's listed in our database as somebody you don't want to call. So watch out for those guys.
Hi, I'm Karen Hubbard, Digital People Boston. I'm the Managing Director here. We love our acronyms here. I started out here as a BDM 5 years ago, then became an MD. Part of the thing I have to do each week on a Friday is produce an MDA, which I then send to my GM. I gather the information from the RAS reports, the SAS reports. She then puts them in her MBR and then reports back to the CEO, the EVP, and the CFO. Time to get in the car, go to the network event.
Wicked far.
Wicked far.
Welcome to Digital People. As you can see, the Dallas team, I was a team of one. Myself, I'm Leslie Bryan Spradlin with the Dallas Digital People office. And I guess for me, the phrase that I've heard most often is budget, budget, budget. And that's just because we're a new office. In the Dallas office, we have had a lot of funny moments, but nothing I can share with you.
Well, one word we've been using quite a bit is the word bong. When you bong a candidate, you are letting them down easily because the client has decided not to utilize their skills. So,
but there's a sound effect involved.
yes. Bong.
If you're joining our team as a recruiter, one thing that you're going to hear a lot of in the interview setting is that the professional is a quick learner. And I have one word of advice. No matter what they say, unfortunately, you do not present them for the opportunity. It could lead to disaster. So just think of it in a different situation. If you were needing brain surgery and you had a third-year resident who said, hey, I'm a quick learner, would you let him perform the surgery on you? No. So don't do it to the client.
I'd say it's our team in general. We're passionate about what we do. We're out at the networking events, weekly, monthly, learning about the newest trends, meeting new talent, new clients.
Absolutely. And one other thing that we do is invest back into the talent, always looking to identify those rising stars and giving them the tools that help them reach their professional goals as well. So we do what we call the DP Show Up, which is a portfolio and resume review. We've also done educational webinars on how to win business as a marketing professional and giving back other tools like that.
Yeah.
We don't see any of our competition doing anything remotely similar to that.
So Heather, for me, what sets Digital People apart is I've always liked working as an entrepreneur in my own thing, doing my growing my business and all of that. Yeah. But we do it in a collaborative atmosphere. We have a lot of people behind us and backing us, but yet they give us the freedom to, make the business our own. That's what I like about it.
I get that. That's one of the reasons I took this job is I really like that, that sort of startup environment where you can have a lot of opportunity to get involved in a lot more things, yet you have the added benefit of having the corporate backing for that environment. It's very beneficial, I find.
We're a team, and communication is key. But I think the collaborativeness and the team effort is really apparent in the whole digital people industry. And again, I think it's speaking to the boutique feel and style versus we're in staffing and we can send you a person. We're so not like that.
And that was one of the things that I noticed about the company. It's one of the reasons why I joined the company, actually, which was a real paradigm shift for me. But I noticed a real difference in the way that Carlos talked to me as opposed to other recruiters that I worked with. It was much more personal. It wasn't just about filling that next position. It was about making sure that it was a good fit, both for them and for me.
Welcome to Digital People.
You've made an excellent decision.
Thank you for choosing Digital People. You've made an excellent career choice.